Hey folks, Viking here, and I'm here to talk about Crysis 3. Many of you know that the open beta has been going on for the last week or so, and I almost skipped this one, and I'll talk a little bit about why I almost skipped it. I wasn't a huge fan of Crysis 2's multiplayer. I was actually in the Crysis 2 multiplayer beta back in the day, and I didn't really enjoy it, and even when I bought the game to go through the single player campaign, I never even ended up launching the multiplayer at all. Crysis 1 had a kind of neat multiplayer that felt kind of like a mix between probably Counter-Strike, Battlefield, and Halo. It was large maps, there were vehicles that you had to actually purchase with points from playing the game. The multiplayer in Crysis 1 was pretty fun. I played a lot of that. Now, Crysis 2 made it a bit more, well, a lot more infantry focused, and that really just didn't interest me. Jeremiah pointed out in our last podcast that one reason that the Crysis 2 infantry-based multiplayer just did not feel great is because everyone is a super soldier. You've got your shields, you've got your extra health and armor, and it takes forever to kill somebody, and for me at least, it doesn't feel right. I'm used to shooters like Battlefield 3 and, oh gosh, Arma 2, where you can die so quickly, and I'll be shooting somebody in Crysis 2 and they won't die. It takes forever, and it just doesn't feel right. So the Crysis 3 beta came out, and I was like, alright, it's free. I wasn't a huge fan of the last one, but I'll give it a shot. And I have to say, I'm impressed. The default mode, I guess that's the most common mode, which is a dropship mode where this little ship drops down and you have to capture it. It's basically King of the Hill, but the hill moves around the map. There's a lot of player versus player, suit versus suit combat there, and that I kind of had the same issue with as Crysis 2, where the shooting mechanics don't feel as good. It takes a long time to kill people, and probably if I really practiced and got into it, I could get a feel for the weapons and do better and enjoy it more, but it's just not my cup of tea. However, Hunter mode. Now, this is something awesome. I was not really expecting much going into this, and I was impressed. In this mode, one team is mercenaries, essentially, and the other team are hunters. They have the nanosuits. In this case, they're enhanced nanosuits with more or less unlimited stealth. And the hunters, with their stealthy nanosuits, are actually armed with bows that in many cases are one-hit kills and are, of course, almost completely silent. They can actually fire these bows while remaining stealthed. The Cell, the mercenary team, spawns into the map. There's, I believe, 14 of them, and they have to stick together and survive for 2 minutes, just 2 minutes. And the hunter team, which starts out as just 2 hunters, have to, well, hunt them. And I kind of described this in the last podcast as a really intense game of hide and seek with bows and arrows and fancy gizmo suits. And it really is, adrenaline pumping. I really haven't had a shooter get me this into it since DayZ, probably. Even in Battlefield now, I don't get that kind of adrenaline rush. The feeling of you being there with your other Cell soldiers and your proximity alarm on your suit is going beep, 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 and you know they're coming for you, and you're backed into that corner, and you think you see movement that might be somebody stealthed off to the left, so you start firing, but no, he's over on the right, and then an arrow takes out the guy next to you. There's a real feeling of panic as they close in, and it is a lot of fun. After I played Hunter mode, I basically never went back to the dropship mode. Hunter was just all I needed. It was fantastic. And despite the fact that I bought Crysis 2 on sale for $10 like a year after it came out, just playing Hunter mode made me seriously consider pre-ordering the game. I mean, it is that good. And a lot of the gameplay footage that you guys are seeing in this video is up Hunter mode. As far as the game itself, excluding game modes, the graphics are fantastic, driver issues aside. Even on medium settings that I'm running on here, it looks fantastic. It's amazing. It's one of course, the best looking games out there. This is Crytek, of course it's going to be. It is running on CryEngine 3, and they do have some absolutely just amazing artists. I did have a number of issues with drivers and my SLI setup, but that kind of thing is usually ironed out by the time that a beta is over and you get to the actual release date. Overall, I was really surprised to find myself enjoying the game. Seeing I'm still working on the single player from Crysis 2, and I only paid $10 for that, I don't think I'm going to be pre-ordering. I myself have actually pre-ordered SimCity. I am a huge SimCity nerd from back in the day, and that's what my spring pre-order is going to be for sure. Well, that's pretty much it for my thoughts on the Crysis 3 beta. I'll see you guys next time.
Oh, and I am shot in the head.
3 left. You are now a hunter.
Oh, actually shot in the ankle.
The guy in the corner is injured.
Well done. Self
Wow,
has
they
been
were all killed in like a
neutralized.
couple seconds. This is not going to be my best round.
Seem to be moving up a little bit here.
Let's go!
Going for the ammo on the left.
Stay alive.
We got a man down here!
This area keep checking.
We got a man down!
I'm down behind you.
I'm getting reading!
90 seconds left.
Screw you.
I killed 2 of you. That's all I can do. My alarm was just going crazy.
5 cell remaining. Hunt them.
It's funny because the harder you work as a cell, the harder you have to work as a hunter once you die.
Four cell left.
Incoming!
Take them out. They can't hide forever. 2 cells to go.
Oh yeah.
Left. Flush them out and eliminate him.
Oh
All cell have been eliminated.
yeah.
Wow, 10th out of 13.
I got a triple kill there at the end.
You the last one there?
Passable, but I know
Oh.
MVP. Barely at the end. I got a couple of executions that round. I like that. Oh, I punched him in the face and killed him. The execution's kill cam is like broken right now. It goes like through your body.